Good morning, students. Welcome back to your maths class. Today we are going to see the properties of rational numbers. The first property is closure property. We'll see the definition now. The collection of rational numbers Q is closed under addition and multiplication. This means for any two rational numbers a and b, a plus b and a into b are unique rational numbers. This is the definition for closure property. Now we will move on to the next property. The next property is commutative property. The commutative property definition: addition and multiplication are commutative for rational numbers. That is, for any two rational numbers a and b, the first subdivision is a plus b is equal to b plus a. This is for addition, and now we'll see the for multiplication. The second subdivision, a into b is equal to b into a. Now we'll move on to the third property, that is associative property. Addition and multiplication are associative for rational numbers. That is, for any three rational numbers a, b and c, the first subdivision is a plus b plus c is equal to a plus b plus c. The second is, the first one is for addition. Now we'll see for multiplication. A into b into c is equal to a into b into c. Now we'll see the next property, additive and multiplicative identity property. The identity for multiplication is 0 and the identity for addition is 0 and the identity for multiplication is 1. For any rational number a, there exists unique element 0 and 1 such that we'll see the identity for addition now. First subdivision, 0 plus a is equal to a, and second subdivision for multiplication, 1 into a is equal to a. So identity for addition is 0 and identity for multiplication is 1. Now we will move on to the next property, that is additive and multiplicative inverse property. For any rational number a, there exists a unique rational number minus a such that a plus minus a is equal to 0, which is equal to minus a plus a. This is for additive inverse property. If you add a number with this negative sign, you will get 0. That one we will see in the additive property. Now we'll see the multiplicative inverse property. For any non-zero rational number b, there exists a unique rational number 1 by b such that a into 1 by b equal to 1, which is equal to 1 by b into b. This is for multiplicative inverse property. Now we will move on to the next property, that is distributive property. Multiplication is distributive over addition for the collection of rational number. For any rational numbers a, b and c, a into b plus c is equal to a into b plus a into c.
Now we will move on to the third sum. Verify the closure property for addition and multiplication of rational numbers minus 5 by 7 and 8 by 9. Put today's date 7/7/2020. Exercise 1.2. Third sum. Take a is equal to minus 5 by 7 and b is equal to 8 by 9. Closure property for addition. In the definition itself I have given what is meant by closure property of addition. A plus b belongs to Q, means rational number. So when you add two numbers, you have to get the same number itself. When you add two rational number, you have to get a rational number. We'll see how to add it. A plus b equal to minus 5 by 7 and 8 by 9, which is equal to, the LCM of 7 and 9 is 63. If you 5, how many times it will go 63? 9 times. 5 9s are 45. 8 how many times it will go 63? Sorry, 9 how many times it will go 63? 7 times. Again you 7 multiply by 8. 7 8s are 56. If you subtract this 2, you will get 11 by 63, which is belongs to Q. Closure property for multiplication. A into b belongs to Q. Q is nothing but rational number. If you multiply two rational number, you have to get a rational number itself. We are going to multiply this minus 5 by 7 into 8 by 9. 5 8s are 40, 7 9s are 63. Since it is minus here, you put minus sign here, belongs to Q. So if you add two numbers, then also you will get a rational number. Look at this. Here you are adding two numbers, you are getting a rational number here. If you multiply two number, again you are getting a rational number. This is called closure property. Now we will move on to the fourth sum, that is verify the associative property of addition and multiplication for these three numbers minus 10 by 11, 8 by 5 by 6 and minus 4 by 3. Fourth sum, take a is equal to minus 10 by 11, b is equal to 5 by 6, c is equal to minus 4 by 3. Associative property for addition. This is the associative property of addition. We will take LHS, which is equal to a plus b plus c. What is a plus b? Minus 10 by 11 plus 5 by 6 plus c is nothing but minus 4 by 3. If you want to add these two numbers, rational numbers, you have to take LCM. LCM for 11 and 66 is 7 and 6 is 66. It will become 60 plus 55 plus into minus 4 by 3 it will come. So if you subtract these two, you will get minus 5 by 66 minus 4 by 3. Take LCM for these two. Again you are getting 66 only, the LCM. How many times minus 5 you write as it is? How many times 3 will become 66? Yes, you have to multiply with 22. Multiply. If you multiply 4 with 22, 4 to 88 you will get. So if you add 88 plus minus 5, 13 minus 90, 3 by 66. Make this as equation number 1. We will move on to the right hand side. Right hand side is nothing but a plus b plus c, which is equal to minus 10 by 11 plus 5 by 6 plus minus 4 by 3. Again you have to take LCM for 6 and 3. If we take LCM for 6 and 3 is 6, 5, plus into minus, minus 3, how many times it will become 2? 6. 3, how many times it will become 6? 2 times. If you multiply 4 with 2, 4 2s are 8, which is equal to minus 10 by 11 minus 3 by 6. LCM for this 2 is 66 minus 60 minus 33. If you add this both, you will get minus 93 by 66, equation number 2. From 1 and 2, A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. You have to write like this. Again I will explain it. A plus B plus C, if you add and if you add with C, you are getting minus 93 by 66. Again if you take right hand side and you are doing the simplification, you will get minus 93 by 66. Since 1 and 2 are equal, A plus B plus C equal to A plus B plus C. Now we will move on to the fifth question. Check the commutative property for addition and multiplication of the rational number minus 10 by 11 and minus 8 by 33. Oh yes, we have completed the associative for addition. Multiplication is there, so we have to complete this first, that is fourth question, then we will move on to the fifth. Second half is that after completing the first half, that is this one, associative property of for addition, you complete this and then you copy down this one, associative property for multiplication, continue of that one. That is A into B into C equal to A into B into C. What is A? Minus 10 by 11 into 5 by 6 into minus 4 by 3. First you multiply this bracket. 5 4s are minus 20, 6 3s are 18. Now again if you multiply minus or minus plus, 20 into 10, 200 by 18. You can simplify this in two tables also. After simplifying we can multiply, it will be easy. If you multiply this, if you cancel this 2 in two table, minus 10, this is nothing but 9. Here now it is easy to multiply it. Minus 10 into minus 10, 100, 100 by 11 into 9, 99. So make this as equation number 1. So we'll take the RHS. RHS minus 10 by 11 into 5 by 6 into minus 4 by 3. If you multiply this 2, you will get minus 50 by 66 into minus 4 by 3. If you multiply this 2, you will get minus 50 into minus 4 plus before this also, here also before multiplying we can cancel in the two tables. Minus 2 here, 33. Then you multiply minus 50 into minus 2 plus 100 by 33 into 3, 99. Equation number 2. Look at these two equations, both are same. Therefore from 1 and 2, A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. Copy down. Now we will move on to the fifth sum. Check the commutative property for addition and multiplication of the rational numbers minus 10 by 11 and minus 8 by 33. Like this you have to write. Fifth question, take A is equal to minus 10 by 11 and B is equal to minus 8 by 33. Commutative property for addition. Commutative property means A plus B equal to B plus A. What is A plus B? This is given here. A is nothing but minus 10 by 11 and B is nothing but plus minus 8 by 33. You have to take LCM for 11 and 33. Here I am taking 11 and 33. The LCM is, if do it in 11 table, 1 time, this is 3 times. 3 11s are 33 is the LCM. How many times 11 will become 33? 3 times. Same 3 multiply with the 10, minus 30, plus into minus minus. This you have write as it is. So minus 30 minus 8, minus 38 by 33. Now we will take the right hand side, is nothing but B plus A. B is nothing but minus 8 by 33 plus minus 10 by 11. Take the LCM. Again the LCM is 33 only because we already found it. So now this minus 8 will come as it is, plus into minus minus. How many times 11 will become 33? 3 times. Multiply here with 10, 30 will become minus 8 minus 30, minus 38 by 33. Equation number 1, and this is equation number 2. From 1 and 2, A plus B is equal to B plus A. Now we will see the commutative property for multiplication. A into B equal to B into A. That same minus 10 by 11 into minus 8 by 33. If you multiply, minus of minus plus, and 10 8s are 80. 11 into 33. 11 into 33. 3 3 3 3. You will get 363. 363. If you multiply A into B, that is minus 10 by 11 into minus 8 by 33, you are getting 80 by 363. Equation number 1. Now we will move on to the RHS, that is right hand side, B into A. You write the B first. Minus 8 by 33 into minus 10 by 11. If you multiply this also, you are getting minus or minus plus 80 by 363. Equation number 2. From 1 and 2, A into B is equal to B into A. Hence proved. You have to write like this. One more thing, I want to apologize you all. On 30th 6 2020, exercise 1.1, 17th sum first subdivision, you have to write this in the ascending order and the descending order. You might have remembered this. Here the denominator 8 is given by right copying from here to here. I wrote 18, and that's why the LCM is different. So today you change it into 8 and we'll see how the sum will change. Yeah, only thing you have to change this 18 into 8. Stack this 18 and write it as 8. Here you fully stack this LCM, only this LCM you stack it out and copy down this LCM. It is nothing but only mere change this 18, you change it into 8. Like this LCM you do it, but the answers are same only. 3 into 3 into 2 into 2 into 2, 3 into 3 into 2 into 2 into 2, 72. The remaining parts are all changed only. The only two things you have to change is this 18 you strike it out and write 8. Here this LCM you strike it out and write this LCM. Again one more time I am repeating. 36 2020 exercise 1.1, 17th first subdivision. These two corrections you have to do it. Sorry for this, while I am writing fast, it's just a silly mistake only. Change it. Remaining all the LCMs are same. Remaining these sums are all correct only. no need to do anything here. Clear? Thank you children. We'll see you in the next class.